Kill Count, where we tally up the victims in all our favorite horror movies and show you how they were made. I'm James A. Janice, and today we're looking at Terrifier 3, released in 2024. While the first Terrifier became a cult favorite years after it was made, the second film blew up immediately, grossing $15 million despite an unrated release and a budget of less than $1 million. Terrifier 2 was also a much better movie, with an actual story and an all-time final girl. All that's to say, this threequel had a lot to live up to, and I'd say it succeeds. If you like the second movie, there's no reason not to enjoy this one. It's got more bloody hijinks from Art the Clown, one of the most sadistic killers we've ever seen, played once again by David Howard Thornton. It's also got more Sienna Shaw, a returning Lauren Lavera, Art's kick-ass counterforce, whose mental health has unraveled since the events of the second film. T3 takes place 5 years later, a helpful time jump since Terrifier 2 took place in 2018. It's also an interesting way to look at how the characters are living with trauma half a decade later. Short answer, not great. While the first two films took place during Halloween, Terrifier 3 is a Christmas movie.
Here it comes, Artie Claus, here it comes, Artie Claus.
It's a fun choice by writer-director Damien Leone, who also returns as co-producer, editor, and sometimes special effects artist. He continues to hone the franchise, cutting down the second movie's bloat and cluing the audience in a bit more when it comes to lore. I mean, it's still confusing, don't get me wrong, but it's starting to take shape, and Leone's already said the fourth and final film will give us the answers. Maybe that movie can have a little more variety too. Sometimes T3 feels like the second movie with simple substitutions. Sienna's mom and brother are largely replaced by her aunt, uncle, and cousin. Art swaps out his supporting cast too, replacing the pale girl with Victoria Hayes, who is way more gross. Wait, hold on, didn't the little girl poop all over that laundromat? No, you know what? I think Victoria still takes the crown. These movies are disgusting, and clearly not for everyone. While the acting continues to improve, and downright impresses me sometimes, this cast is great, the story and characters are still pretty much in service to the special effects. You might scoff at that, and that's fine, but exploitation films and grindhouse movies have always existed. We need them to find what the boundaries of good taste are by sometimes towing into bad taste. I don't like everything I see here, but without subversive work, we risk media becoming homogenized, and that's not fun at all. I think of this series as the gore porn version of John Waters or Frank Henenlotter work. It's gross and offensive, but I don't think it's really hurting anyone, you know? It's just fun to watch for sick fucks like us. And of course, extra sick fucks can enjoy the uncensored gore over at our Patreon for only $1. As always, I hate doing it, but videos like this are the tent poles of dead meat. We've got to play by YouTube's rules to keep the algorithm happy and this video monetized, even if we do have a sponsor. Speaking of which,